Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Of course, back here with Jeff. Been a few weeks, but we got an exciting 2020 recap, little 2021 outlook for Wuhan slash M2Bio as we're changing the names here. But first things first, Jeff, how are you?
Doing great. Thank you very much, Jason. How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, good, good. Hey, holidays are going to be a little weird this year, but things are okay. No complaints. Markets are good, of course, and a lot of activity. So good things all
As you
around.
as you as you know, it's summertime here and wintertime there.
Yes, absolutely. So here, I guess what would be interesting to do we want to recap? And I know there's a lot of new people looking at the company, every week here. I'd love to get everyone caught up to what happened in 2020. Do you want to kind of start? I know even like before COVID, we could start and walk through some of the big things that happened over the past year, and we'll go from there.
Sure, I can do that. 2020 for us with what happened or with what's going on with COVID was really a year of trying to get the company up to date with so much of the paperwork that's necessary to bring the company into a current reporting standard. The shell, just like many of these shells on these pink sheet OTCBB companies, they always have a lot of skeletons in the closet and stuff, and it takes a couple of years to clean them up and get them organized properly. And name changes, like getting rid of the name Wuhan General. I mean, it was funny at first, but now it's not funny whatsoever. We still get multiple emails today of people being really mad and angry why we still use the name. And quite frankly, it's not that we want to use the name. It's up to FINRA to allow us to, or them to allow us to change the name. But we have changed it with the state of Nevada. In fact, we did that a long time ago. But we do expect FINRA to get all that approval stuff done in the coming weeks. So that'll be a great relief. And then we will officially be M2Bio. So in a nutshell, just to encapsulate what I just said, was we really wanted to get everything organized so that the capital structure, the story, the websites, the trademarks, all the stuff that's necessary to be really well organized to move forward and be disciplined. We wanted to make sure we got all that done. And I feel we did a great job in doing that. In addition to that, I mean, we launched a retail line of products, the Medspresso line, which is the teas, the coffees, the hot chocolates, and we launched those just a month ago in November, and having great success. We sold out of the hot chocolate already, and we have a big order from the UK that we recently announced. So some great things happening to have a successful launch has been really rewarding, and to get the company organized. We will be filing our 2020 year end. And we do expect to have that actually filed in the first week or two of 2020. So most public companies will wait till kind of April to file that. We've already done all that. And there's a method to the madness always. We will file it early in January, the first week or two. And then we'll get, the stop sign off the company and the yield sign. And then we'll be what's called pink pink reporting current. We'll get the lawyer opinion letters attached, and then we'll be fully reporting, and we're going to do the full audit as well for 2019, 2020. So that's always been the plan. It takes obviously a lot longer under these kind of circumstances with COVID, but I think we've done a great job, and I'm proud of the team, and everyone's really pulled up their socks and worked hard this year.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. Obviously, it's been a crazy year, but that's great. We've been seeing a lot of questions, a lot of feedback, and you just crushed one of them. Is really obviously what's the next step from a trading standpoint, and you touched on that. Look, I love company developments. Obviously, you talk about launching your own product. Talk to me about some of the other things that happened this year.
So yeah, a lot did happen, and on the psilocybin research side, we've done a great job there. We just released our second published paper a couple days ago, and it's significant science that we're putting out there. I mean, these are published papers that are being found in PHub or Nature, and these are very significant publications. So just to give you a little bit of a kind of taste of maybe what to expect. That was our second paper. We do have six. And when I do say that we do have six, that means that we actually have six already done. So which is really rare. It's not normally the way it would work. The reason why we do have that is that during this whole COVID period, it had allowed us to continue to remain open and do a lot of work while others couldn't. So being an essential kind of service, an essential department at the university in medicine, we were allowed to proceed, do what we needed to do, and actually work really quickly and well. And so it's exciting to know that the first two published papers are not papers based on research that we just finished a month or two ago. Those were papers based on research that were actually finished maybe a year ago. So the four other papers soon to be published, accepted and published, these are papers that are based on the research that takes us all the way up to kind of right now. And they are exciting because they go all the way from test tube all the way to the end, which is animal live study. Wow. So it is interesting stuff that we've discovered. It is very significant for the psychedelic industry, and 2021 for us is going to be an amazing year going forward with the team at University of Pretoria.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. We often talk about the differences, between M2Bio, the psychedelic side, and a lot of the other companies out there. And it's fantastic. You guys are science first, science focused, and some real reports coming that people
Yeah.
can look at. And that's awesome. We're going to have four more coming here, hopefully soon. And people can see really what you guys have discovered and follow along on the path from, like you said, test tube to animals. So that's fantastic. Do you want to touch on, I know we're doing a little teaser 2021 stuff. What's next on that front?
On the what, psychedelic side?
Yeah, on the psychedelics.
So on the psychedelic side I can tell you that the original agreement has been expanded to a greater agreement. I will be able to say something about that soon. So that's great. So 2021 will become a much larger program with us and the university. There's going to be some very key hires coming aboard to M2Bio. And not unfortunately, but I can't say more than that. Universities are very protective of these types of agreements and any intellectual property. And I don't blame them, and I don't blame ourselves either. And not, it's not like I'm trying to be cagey. It is the way it is, and there's a reason for that, and it's a good reason. And there are a lot of people out there sniffing around all the time trying to figure out what we're doing. And it is our IP. It's not something that we, just lightly kind of discuss. So 2021 is going to be amazing. There will be some very significant announcements on that in the new year. I'm not sure exactly when.
I think that was good. Look, stay tuned. This isn't going to be the last video we ever do. We'll definitely do some exciting ones coming. But it's great. Hopefully a little teaser for 2021.